Let's talk about the players that Chelsea has approached to sign this summer. From Tosin Adarabioyo, which Fabrizio Romano has given us a very clear and concrete update on him, and I will let you guys know what is happening between Tosin and Chelsea, and as well as Conor Gallagher's crazy movement to Aston Villa, Benjamin Sesko, Michael Olise. A lot to discuss about Chelsea. But before we go into all that, guys, I am struggling to reach 1K subscribers on my YouTube channel. If you can click that subscription button and click that like button, it will really take this channel to the next level. Without wasting much of your time, Tosin Adarabioyo to Chelsea. Here we go. It's confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, and I would love to read it out loud to you guys directly from Fabrizio Romano. Tosin Adarabioyo completing his medical today at Chelsea as planned, all taking place and is being signed this week. He is joining Chelsea as a free agent as exclusively reviewed last week. Here we go, confirmed. Tosin Adarabioyo is now a Chelsea player. Now, I don't know if I have pronounced that name properly. Tosin Adarabioyo or Adarabioyo, Omo, the name too hard. No be me give am that name now. I just dey try to bring out something where you yourself go understand properly. But Tosin is now a Chelsea player. He did his medical yesterday as reported by Fabrizio Romano, and the document will be signed immediately. The transfer window will be open and he will be announced as a Chelsea player. So this has to be the first signing under Enzo Maresca. Tosin. Now, I would love to know how you can rate this signing. Do you think this is a proper signing? Do you think we have done something really good, or we just dey do anyhow? But to me, I think Tosin is a very good signing. He is a very good signing. Just the fact that he is a free agent, first, makes it more smart on Chelsea's end. Secondly, his injury record is clean, pure, and plain. This guy has been one of those players who you can rely and count on not to have injuries. And I made a video last time and I was talking about him, and I made a mistake when I wanted to say he has featured in 30 matches as from 2018 right to 2024. And most of you were like, you made this mistake and you could not even correct me. Now let me say it pure and plain. Tosin has been one of those players who featured at least 30 games in every season since 2018-2019 right up till 2024. Today, this guy has been playing, which means his injury record is safe, it's pure and clean. So I would love to have him as a center back at Chelsea. I am not saying he is the proper or direct proper replacement of Thiago Silva, no. But we can't write off a player until that player shows us what he can do on the pitch. You get? So Tosin is now a Chelsea player, sealed and confirmed by Fabrizio Romano himself. Now, let's talk about something more interesting and more entertaining. Chelsea are still in the race of getting Benjamin Sesko. Chelsea are still searching for a proper number 9. And according to this Chelsea reporter, Chelsea's next big move will be to bring in a striker to compete with Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea are still tracking Benjamin Sesko, who is wanted by Arsenal. You know, Benjamin Sesko, Victor Gallagher, and Victor Osimhen were the 3 names that were being listed that Chelsea found interest in them. And all of a sudden, Chelsea lost interest in Victor Osimhen. They lost interest in Victor Gallagher, and now they are pinning their backs on Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko is a very good player. He is an outstanding striker, no doubt about that one. But the big question here is, are they bringing Sesko to lead Chelsea? Are they bringing Sesko to be the number 9 or the number 1 striker at Chelsea? This guy is just 21 years old. Experience matters. I said it before. Playing as Chelsea number 9, there is a lot of pressure. There is a lot of pressure. Benjamin Sesko is still very young. I know most of you love this guy. You want him to play for Chelsea, which I myself, I want him to play for Chelsea. I would love this guy to come to Chelsea, but not as him representing Chelsea as Chelsea's number 9. Maybe he can be a second option, number 9, not as the first option. Sesko is too young. The expectations are high. The pressure will be high on this guy. He might be balling at Leipzig. That doesn't mean if he joined Chelsea at all, he will be balling or putting out those goals, which you have been seeing him doing at Leipzig. I'm not saying he cannot do it at Chelsea. No, this is not my point. My point here is this guy is still a little bit unexperienced. He is still a little bit young to play for this club at this time. We are so desperate for results. We are so eager to compete and maybe finish at top 4. Enzo Maresca himself, there is too much pressure under him. That is why he decided that most of Chelsea players will not be going out for the Olympics, because he wants the entire squad to interpret and decode the ideas which he will be sharing with the squad. So he wants everybody to be fit and ready. Now, bringing in Benjamin Sesko from Bundesliga to Premier League, a 21-year-old player to lead Chelsea, I would rather stick with Nicholas Jackson. I would rather play with Nicholas Jackson, bro. I'm telling you this. I know most of you will not agree with my opinion, but I'm only giving out my pure opinions, my pure reality. Nicholas Jackson has been good as a player, but due to inexperience as a Premier League player, he missed a lot of chances, and that also matters of his age. He is still young, and Jackson now, I think we can say yes, Jackson now has Premier League experience. We want to go in for another under 21-year-old player because we don't see him they bang goals left and right. No be not like that them they do amo. We need at least someone who can tell Jackson what to do. You get? Chelsea need a proper, a prolific, someone who can lead, who can take his chances, someone who can score at least 8 or 7 out of 10 chances created for him. This is what we are talking about. This season like this or more, at the tell now, the expectations are high. Let's not go in for someone who, if he doesn't provide the result, immediately we go to insult and we go to call him all kind names. It no go better for him. It no go make sense. Rather, it will make more sense if at least Chelsea can let's even go for a lone striker. Let's no under 21. Let's put the striker age at 25. Someone with experience, someone who has done it. So that when the person comes to Chelsea, okay, Jackson will be like, okay, I want to play, I want to prove myself, he will be struggling to be clinical. So they can give him playing time. If not, him go the one bench. Instead, we want to go in for another player who will come and Jackson will still be leading us. I don't want Jackson to lead us as from next season. No. I want Jackson to be a backup. This is my plan. This is what I want from Chelsea, to be a backup. I want someone who can tell Jackson what to do. You get? Who can lead Jackson. And it's not Sesko. It's not Sesko at all. It's not Sesko. I would love Osimhen because this guy has played. He's 25 years old. He's arrogant. He's aggressive. He can frighten defenders. But Chelsea lost interest in him. I would have loved Victor Gallagher, 25 as well, but as well, Chelsea lost interest in him. And they found interest in Benjamin Sesko. Well, I don't know for you, but to me, Sesko is still too young. Now, moving on to the most important part of this video. Aston Villa are so desperate to sign Conor Gallagher. And ever since this news popped up, I have been asking myself these questions for the past 2 months now. What has Unai Emery seen in Gallagher that has made him to be so desperate, so determined to sign Conor Gallagher from Chelsea to Aston Villa? Well, let's find out. According to this Chelsea reporter, Unai Emery is so desperate to sign Conor Gallagher, who is expected to cost at least £50 million and is looking to move quickly in an attempt to land one of his key targets. Emery loves Gallagher's energy and is determined to convince him. Now, this is not a news to us anymore. Even before Pochettino was sacked, We all knew these owners want to sell Gallagher, and there were rumors that one of the main reasons why Pochettino left Chelsea was because he said they should not sell Gallagher, but the owners decided to sell Gallagher, which I think at this point we have to accept reality because there is nothing we can do. We all have denied Gallagher not to leave Chelsea, but these owners are still pressing on. They are still pushing it harder for Gallagher to leave Chelsea. And the only thing I can say at this point is that Enzo Maresca, who is the newly Chelsea head coach, has the final say on Conor Gallagher. If at all this coach wants Gallagher to stay, Gallagher will be at Chelsea. But if he doesn't have any plan for Gallagher, therefore Gallagher will be leaving Chelsea. Just like he told the owners not to sell Robert Sanchez, it's the same with Conor Gallagher. If at all Enzo Maresca has actually taken a proper look at Conor Gallagher and decided that, okay, I have a plan with this guy. Maybe he can play this role at that midfield. Maybe he can do one or two things. Then Gallagher will not be leaving Chelsea. So at this point, Enzo Maresca has the final say. And if you even look at the reasons why Unai Emery, Aston Villa's head coach, wants Conor Gallagher so badly, like he is so determined, like Gallagher is his first target, it's clear and simple. Gallagher is a very energetic player. If your team is losing, you can count on Gallagher. Not him to score goals or no, but he can bring back energy. He can lead your team. Gallagher is a very good leader. Even at a very young age, he has literally led Chelsea throughout the previous season. And to me, I still stand with the idea of the owners not to sell Gallagher. I don't know for you. I don't know for you. Yes, we might have a lot of midfielders. Gallagher might not be creative. I understand all those stuff, but there are some things or some qualities that Gallagher has, which no player in Chelsea has. And to me, I would rather prefer Gallagher to stay at Chelsea. You can let me know your opinion on that. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that subscription button. Don't forget to share this video. Drop your thoughts, your opinions, and your corrections in the comment section because I am number one Chelsea fan.